Hello there, little man. What are you up to today? Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to demonstrate a very important process that goes on within all of us, a process that involves the body and the brain and how they interact with each other. The reason this is important is because what you're about to learn will explain why simple promises we make to ourselves, such as New Year's resolutions, diet programs, savings plans, relationship promises and so on, are very rarely kept. You'll also learn why it is so that while we may make a promise to ourselves in a heightened state of enthusiasm, such as to cut back on useless spending, commit to a diet plan, or break a bad habit that is costing us money, that the enthusiasm quickly evaporates and we return to our old ways. It is an interaction between our brain and our body. I want you to think of something that has happened to you recently, maybe in the last week or so, that upset you. I want you to actually go back to the scene in your mind so that you are almost reliving the moment. And tell me what you feel. This may take some time, but if whatever was causing you to be upset before has not been resolved, then it shouldn't take long at all for you to start feeling the same feelings again. I do apologise, the exercise is not designed to get you upset, but to demonstrate something. Okay, for now let's forget about that previous moment. If you are able to relive that moment and feel emotions, you're about to find out how this whole process works and how it is this same process that keeps us at our current situation in all aspects of our life, even though we may not like it and desperately want change. Every thought we have, whether it's living in the moment right now, reliving the past or pondering the future, sets off a process that starts in the brain and goes throughout our whole body. The process is a chemical reaction. These thoughts trigger certain areas of our brain to produce certain chemicals. These chemicals are released into the bloodstream, where they are then sent to every living cell in our body. Each cell in our body has receptors, which allow the cell to receive chemicals, and once the cell receives the chemical, we feel an emotion. The whole purpose of this process is for survival. It is based on attaching an emotion to a certain thought so as to prevent one from making a life-threatening decision. For example, if you and a friend were walking through the forest and your friend gets eaten by a bear, you'll associate the thought of bears with fear. This will prevent you from being careless should you be in the forest again, as the mere thought of a bear eating you will induce fear throughout your body. So how does this work? Every single second you are receiving stimulus from the external world through your 5 senses. What is deemed as important, whether it be good or bad, will be remembered and stored in your memory, but will also have an emotion attached to it. The emotion need not be powerful enough that it overwhelms you, however it is there. When your brain creates these memories, it attaches the emotion by way of a signature. This signature is the brain's code for a certain chemical to be released every time that memory is triggered. So for our friend in the forest, if he even contemplates going into the forest again, he will remember the bear incident, which will tell the brain to release the chemicals that will be sent to his body cells and cause him to feel fear. It may even prevent him from going back in the forest if the memory is painful enough. Regardless of whether you're thinking of the past, the present, or the future, you are invoking past memories stored in your brain and at the same time creating new memories. The new memories, however, are still using old memories to associate with, and as such, are borrowing the emotions attached to the old memories. Put another way, if you're worrying about not meeting your next mortgage repayment, which means you're thinking of the future, your brain is calling on past memories to associate with this. A past memory can have anything to do with a lack of money, but more importantly, the pain it created. This is what you'll recall, the pain you felt last time money got really tight. Okay, little man, that's exactly what I'll do. You'll associate this pain with the new memory you're creating, which in actual fact is a memory of something that hasn't even happened yet. This is the powerful force of our brain. It can create unwanted feelings before an event has even taken place. This is why you're worrying about something that hasn't even happened yet. Well, little man, let's find out.